Welcome back to the channel. I'm Billy D, and this is, of course, Done Different. And today, we have a problem with the brake lights on the OBS pickup. They don't work. Now, the tail lights still work. Hard to see in the sun, but they do indeed still work. So in the most redneck move ever, whenever I come to a stop and I'm in traffic, I've just been flipping on the parking lights, which throw the tail lights on. But today, hopefully, we are going to fix that problem. I picked up a brake light switch from O'Reilly's. Cost me less than 20 bucks. And I think that will fix our problem. If not, could be a relay, could be a fuse. I haven't checked those yet. Typically, that's what you would do, is check those first before you swap this out. But old truck, and I figure I get the opportunity to swap out old parts, I might as well do it. So we're gonna do this first, and if it doesn't fix it, then we'll move on to fuses and the relays. So we're gonna have to get under the dash here to replace that switch. As you can see, that white plastic piece up there, that is what we need to be taking out. There's a retaining clip on the other side of that. I'll try to set the camera up on the other side to show you guys as best I can. It's like using the light from the camera is gonna help me as well. So this retaining clip, I think, is that black piece right there. Can't really get my hand on yet. That right there, I think, is the retaining clip. Yeah, it just twists freely on there. Should be able to pop it loose. Not exactly sure how. Oh yeah, there we go. Hard to get my fingers in there, but evidently you don't want to break this. I don't think mine, no, I know mine didn't come with another one, so it's a cheap piece of plastic. It's probably gonna break. So what do? Do we push down? Do we, oh, I see, we push out. Some guy said he used a screwdriver. I don't know if I can get this with my fingers or not. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's grab a screwdriver. All right, this is way too difficult to try to hold the camera and do this. So I'm gonna do this off camera and then show you what I did. All right, well, working around it there, trying to get that clip off, which I never did, I heard the switch start to engage. So maybe it's working now? I don't know, you guys tell me. I just checked the footage and yeah, it looks like it's working now. So it was the switch, maybe the connection or something, or it is going out. So I'll keep an eye on that. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about replacing it and breaking that clip. Let's go ahead and check and make sure the other side works too. Okay, we're still having problems with the lights. I still think it might be the brake switch. All right, on, off, flip the lights on. All right, foot on the brake. See that? This one goes out. Off, on, off. Yeah, we definitely have an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the brake light switch and see if that fixes it. Okay, this was an absolute pain in the butt, but there's this metal clip that I used a screwdriver and got it in the side there and just twisted it until the whole thing popped off. Kind of bent it a little bit, but we should be able to still use it on the new one. A lot of guys in videos on YouTube doing this, I see they use a pick. That probably would be easier, but the screwdriver did do the trick. Okay, now that we have that clip off, we need to pull the switch itself off, unplug it, and then replace it. So you're supposed to be able to just, oh yeah, there we go. Push it up, pops loose, and it slides right off. That was easy. Clip is definitely the hardest part of this whole process. So let's pull this and the wiring down. We'll get that unplugged and get the new one plugged in. Cramped quarters under here, so Just a fair warning. All right, let's go ahead and pop the new one on. There we go. Snap down in place, turn it back around. Slide it back over that shaft, which is, I don't know if you guys can see, my fingers are on it. Hard to get the camera up there. Right here is the shaft that comes off the brake pedal. Slide the new switch over that shaft. There, you guys can see it there. And then slide this, clips onto the bar. And then we'll pop the old clip back on. All right, so I'm gonna have to bend this clip back out to be able to get it back on. So we will grab it with the pliers, with the channel locks. See if we can. There we go. There you go. I'm gonna twist that out so that when the rod sticks up in there, it's not caught on this, and then we'll mash it back down once it's installed. Slides over it, and then as you can see from earlier, that it slips down into the smaller slot. It's like an oblong slot, and then you mash it down over the top of that. All right, so I got the brake light switched out. As you saw, I tested it again. It's doing exactly the same thing it was doing once I got the brake lights, the old brake light switch working again. And as you can hear, the turn signal is going fast on this side. Now remember, I've replaced the bulbs, the connectors, all of that. So I'm gonna go to O'Reilly's and try to find a relay, a turn signal relay, and see if that fixes our issue. I'll get back to you guys once I get that. Okay, so I got new relays, which are under the dash here. It's a 94 3/4 ton base model. There's only 2 relays on this whole truck. I swapped this one out, not knowing if it would do anything. This is the flasher turn signal relay. I got one from O'Reilly's. I think it was the wrong one. It ended up blowing the turn signal fuse. So I put this in, which was from AutoZone and was a better fit. I did blow the turn signal fuse here, replaced it, and now I think everything is in order. All right, brakes off, lights on, brake off. Sweet, looks like we fixed it. All right, that was just a quick little diagnosis and fix of the brake issue I was having. New brake light switch, new relays, seemed to take care of it. I'm not sure if the brake light switch had anything to do with it, but like I said before, old truck. If I get a chance to replace parts, I'm gonna do it. All right, you guys, Billy D, brake light flashing on out of here. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.